Now, a different kind of monster has been named after an enormous sea snake from Norse legend that was fathered by the trickster god Loki and grew big enough to circle the globe. A newly discovered species of a massive, meat-eating marine reptile known as a mosasaur, which lived about 80 million years ago. The previously unidentified mosasaur has been described by paleontologists based on fossils discovered close to the North Dakota town of Walhalla. The scientists named the mosasaur Jormungandr walhallensis, since the TOWN name is derived from Valhalla, the feasting hall where deceased heroes assemble in Norse mythology. The name alludes to the location of the fossil's finding, as well as the Norse myth of Jormungandr, the Midgard serpent, the researchers revealed on Monday, in the Journal Bulletin of the American Museum of Natural History. According to lead study author Amelia Zietlow, a paleontologist and PhD candidate at the Richard Gilder Graduate School of the American Museum of Natural History in New York City, the animal would have been roughly 24 feet, 7. Jormungandr walhallensis resembled most mosasaurs in general, according to Zietlow, who told CNN that it was kind of like if you took a Komodo dragon, made it 30 feet long, and gave it flippers and a shark tail. The study authors noted that the scientists' attempt to categorize the newcomer was thwarted by a variety of traits found in its skull bones, suggesting that the mosasaur group is more diversified than previously thought. Indeed, according to Zietlow, NDGS 10838 was found in a hillside by a participant in one of the agency's programs, who was able to identify the object as a fossil and notify agency officials of its discovery. However, paleontologist Takuya Kanishi, an associate professor in the University of Cincinnati's Department of Biological Sciences, noted that fossilization frequently distorts bone, and it's possible that anomalies in the fossil were shaped by natural processes after the animal's death. The authors of the study accepted this possibility, and included the idealized illustrations of the intact skull to speculate about its possible pre-fossil state. After analyzing the data, the researchers' evolutionary tree revealed a result with Jormungandr walhallensis and clitists known as a polytomy, which is defined as when a bunch of different species kind of blur together into a single spot. More fossils of the recently discovered species might help refine where Jormungandr walhallensis fits into the mosasaur family tree, according to Kanishi, a mosasaur evolution expert who was not involved in the study. The researchers identified the punctures and scratches that are the vertebrae as bite marks, which are among the fossil's other unusual features. Zietlow stated that study co-author Clint Boyd, a senior paleontologist with the North Dakota Geological Survey and curator of the North Dakota State Fossil Collection, will research the mark's origins in the future and whether Jormungandr walhallensis survived an attack. Approximately 98 million to 66 million years ago, in the latter half of the Cretaceous period, a diverse group of apex predators known as mosasaurs roamed the world's oceans. While mosasaur fossils are relatively common, scientists have just scratched the surface of the true mosasaur diversity, according to Kanishi. Some mosasaurs were only a few feet long, while the largest in the genus Mosasaurus measured nearly 60 feet, 18. Experts are able to better understand the rich evolutionary history of these rather charismatic apex predators of the Cretaceous seas, thanks to the discovery of new mosasaur specimens, like NDGS 10838, he said. In light of this, he continued, the new study significantly advances knowledge by providing rich anatomical detail documented by a very able mosasaur worker. According to Kanishi, the authors clearly provided a very thorough and careful osteological description of the new specimen, yielding an incredible amount of data. They were not the only group of animals to do so. Long after their even more distant tetrapod ancestors left the seas for land, a variety of reptiles and mammals, including plesiosaurs, whales, sea turtles, and seals, made the transition from terrestrial to ocean life.